A handoff for Warren. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Right back to him on first down. He'll get it across midfield down to the 49.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Warren. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run it. Warren. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now a run with Warren, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. On the run, it's Warren. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Fields. Caught outright by Renfro. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5. Now here's another carry for Harris. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Folk connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And Some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He's going to loft one deep left side here, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line. The Steelers ready for their next possession. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. He stiff arms him, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. From the 50, here's Fields. Setting up the screen, Harris. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands of Pickens. And he's taken down inside the 30. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Fields finding Pickens for another catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see. On 1st down, Warren. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Fields. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Quez Watkins from 13 yards out. And the Steelers are able to at least get one score back.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Broken tackle there for Nelson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Portland's offense now about set to take over. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And space tough to come by there, so he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Now first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On second down, here's the option. And a solid run down inside the 30. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Portland, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the calendar changed October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year.